I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I have a full face of Urban Decay makeup and I am super excited because I finally get to play with the brand new Naked Reloaded palette. I've had it since it launched and I'm just so excited to dip my little fingers in there and get to work with it, as well as all of the new brow products from Urban Decay. And I have something special for you guys. So I'm doing a giveaway in this video, but you have to stick around to the very end to find out what I will be giving away and how to enter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to start out by priming my skin. And the primer I picked up from Urban Decay is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is a smoothing and it's got rosehip and argan oil in it and it is pore perfecting. And I just picked up the smaller bottle because I wasn't too sure. I actually got it in this little travel duo with a little travel size of the all-nighter setting spray. So I'm going to go ahead and pump a little bit out. And this is what it looks like. It kind of reminds me, well, not the consistency. Ooh, I think I might have got too much. It kind of, well, it kind of reminds me of that Tarte primer, the one in the little pot. And it is very smoothing. I don't know how well this will mattify the skin, but we are definitely going in with a full coverage matte foundation, so we should be good. Alrighty, now we are all primed and ready for foundation. So for foundation, believe it or not, I have never tried the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. I don't know why, but I never picked it up. And this is what it looks like. So it's very cute packaging. And all I know is it is extremely matte and extremely full coverage. So I've already pumped some out on my little tray here. And that is what the shade 5 looks like. So I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. And hopefully this shade matches. Woo, that is full coverage. In the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, I am a shade, it seems like that one's a lot darker or warmer, but I'm a shade 5 in that. So I went ahead and picked this one up in the same shade, but I feel like the other one's a little warmer or darker than this, even though they are the same shades, but I think it will work. It looks a little light in the viewfinder, but in person, I think it'll be all right. After we bronze up and everything, we'll make it match. And I cannot believe, I was really worried about this foundation because I know it is extremely full coverage and matte. So I just figured it would like dry my skin out and make it look really heavy and cakey and makeupy, but I am pleasantly surprised. This looks really nice. Alright, so this is what we're looking like with just the foundation. I love it so far. Now we'll just have to see how it wears throughout the day, but so far so good. Now for concealer, I've got a few. I might go in with the All Nighter Concealer. I have used this before and I have it in this, ooh, that is not the right shade. Ooh, I thought I had it in light warm, but this is fair neutral. I might go in, and I've got this in light warm. With this concealer, the All Nighter, it dries down really fast. So let's just see. Oh Lord, that's like white. I do have, my dark circles are coming through today. So let's just put a little bit of that on and blend that out first. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with light warm of the Naked Concealer, and I'm going to, yeah, that'll blend out a lot better, match better. And this does not dry down fast, so you're good to go ahead and put it all over. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to highlight in the center of my face, with my nose. Cupid's bow and chin. Alright, so this is what we're working with the concealer and foundation, everything blended out. I think it looks really good so far. So, for cream contouring, I picked up the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. And I have never used this palette before, and I know a lot of people love it, so I'm going to go ahead and use, this is what it looks like. So you get one side that's all cream, so you get a cream contour, a cream highlight, and then these are like matte highlights, and then here is a shimmer cream highlight. And then on the other side, you get two contour shades, a matte highlight shade, and a shimmer highlight. So it's really convenient. You really have all you need for contouring in this little palette. So let's just hope the formula is good. So I'm going to take my Cover FX contour brush, dip into the dark cream contour shade, and just start contouring. Looks good. It looks a little gray to me. Maybe not, but I don't know. I think a warmer contour just looks better on the cheeks. The nose is fine, but I don't know. It's just not the shade I would go for. Now I'm just going to blend out the nose contour. And that blended out beautifully. Really easy. I have put some cream contour on my nose and went back to blend it out, and it was just a hot mess. So alright, so I think that looks really good so far. Just the shade, it just does not look, I don't like that on the cheeks, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, now to set my face, I have the Urban Decay Velvetizer Translucent Mix in Medium. And I remember when this first came out, I went to Sephora and picked it up. And I would mix it in with some of my thinner consistency foundations, and it made it thicker and mattified the skin more. And it works beautifully. Today I didn't feel like we needed to mix it in, but I've never tried this as a setting powder or to bake or anything like that. So I'm kind of anxious to see if it works for that. So it's a very, very, there's the packaging. So it's very like finely milled powder. And it's just got kind of like a yellowish tint to it. So I'm just going to pour a little bit out in the cap. And hopefully it will not darken the concealer. It's the only thing I'm really worried about. But if you have like a more luminous foundation, or you know, something that you want it to be a little more matte, or I'm not really sure, but anything like that, mix this in with it, and it's crazy to do that, but it works so well for that. Okay, so I don't know if this is really going to work for baking, but we're going to try it. Woo. Alright, now I'm just going to pick up Morphe E53 and dip in and just go over the rest of my face to set everything else in place. And I don't really like this for baking or setting the face. I mean, it's okay, but I think it is better just as a mix-in with other foundation. Alright, so there is that. Now, for brows, I'm so excited to finally play with all of the new brow products that Urban Decay just launched. And the one I'm going to first go in with is the Brow Blade. It looks like this. And I picked up everything from the whole collection. I picked up this Brow Endowed. This is a brow volumizer and power primer and color. So you can prime, and then it has like a tinted gel on the other end. And then I picked up the clear brow gel as well as the brow putty. But just for this video, I think I'm just going to go in with Cafe Kitten, which is a warm medium brown, and in the Brow Blade. And this is really cool. On one end you get like, you know, just a regular brow pencil, and then on the other end you get kind of like a marker to like create those hair-like strokes. So I'm first going to go in with the pencil side of it. The only thing, there is no spoolie on that end. So I'm just going to take any spoolie you have will work and brush the brows up. And I am trying to let my brows grow out. They've got this like weird shape going on. So, I mean, that's why they look so horrible right now, but I'm going to get them done sometime. And do y'all ever have a problem whenever you get your eyebrows waxed or anything? Last time I went and had them waxed, I went to Ulta to the Benefit Brow Bar, and they waxed right here and underneath, and my foundation would not stick there for like 4 days, and I looked crazy until some like hair grew back. So that's why I'm kind of intimidated to go get them done again. I mean, it was awful. It looked crazy. So do you all struggle with that? Does that happen to you? If so, how can I, you know, put makeup on, you know, and make it stick? So that shade might be a little dark. I do have the taupe one, but it's going on really easy. I really like this brow pencil so far. Okay, so there's one brow done. I really like this pencil, this side so far. So now, wish me luck guys, but I'm going to try to go in with the Brow Blade. Am I even doing this right? So I like that. It's just going to take some playing with. I do actually really like that. It's just going to take getting used to. But it is very pigmented, so, and I was using like a very, very light hand with that. So I'm going to go ahead, hop off camera, finish on my other brow, and we will come back and play with the brand new Naked Reloaded palette. So excited for that. So I'll see y'all in just a second. Alright guys, so I'm back with my brows on, and they look crazy right now. But like always, it will all come together when we get the whole look together. So next I'm going to go in with the Naked Reloaded palette, and I just pulled this out of the box, and oh my gosh, I feel like I could just like lay my head down and go to sleep on it. It is not like the other Urban Decay palettes. This has got like a pillow, like there's cushion in there. So very, very beautiful. And here is what she looks like. So a bunch of neutral colors. You got like a little pop of color. It's retro. It's like a pinkish color. And yeah, I'm super excited to play with this. This is the first time I've opened it. I hadn't even looked at it. I kind of wanted to just do it on camera. Alright, so I'm going to take Bribe, which is this white shade. And I'm just going to set my, the paint pot really quick. now we're in business. So I'm going to go back into blur and just kind of dust this all over the lid. Alright. Now, the next shade I'm going to go into is Boundaries. And I'm going to use the same brush. Tap off the excess. And just put that in the crease. And I really like all of Urban Decay's eyeshadows. That shade is nice. Ooh. I'm going to take that same shade, the lower lash line, wow, it's going on a little darker than it is in the pan, but I don't mind that. I like that shade. Alright, now I'm going to pick up this shade called Retro. It's the pink in the palette. And I'm just going to take it on a little pencil brush. And I'm just going to start carving out the crease a little bit. I might need to go in with a little darker shade, but that's okay. That is really pretty. Lower lash line. Ooh, I like that. And I do not wear pinks very often because I feel like I look sick if I wear it. But this one's nice. It's like a pastel pink. And everything is blending beautifully. So, now I'm going to go in with my Smith 230 brush. And I'm going to pick up Bucked, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to go back over it. And I'm also going to put that in the outer V. I want to bring that pink back. That's a really pretty pink. Alright, and then let me just blend it out. So everything so far is blending seamlessly. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette. It's called End Game. It's right here in the middle. And I'm going to pick this up on Anastasia A13. It's just a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer V with this. Alright, back in with my 232 and just blend that out. Alright, now for one of the shimmer shades, I think I'm going to go in to Reputation, which is this one right here. And I'm going to see what it does dry first. So, not much pigment when you do it dry. Let me get some MAC Fix Plus. Alright, I'm going to get a little bit of the product on my brush, and I'm going to spritz it. And I'm using a Smith 253 to do this. Oh yeah, there we go. Very, very pretty. That is really pretty. Alright, now I'm going to go into Burn, which is right beside of it. Right here. And flip my brush over and put that on the outer portion. And I just got some fallout, so hopefully that some of that powder is still down. And that looks a lot darker than it did in the pan. But we can make it work. And then I'm just going to flip my brush back and forth and try to mesh these two together. Alright, now I'm going to go back into the pink shade and try to bring that back out. I know we're looking a little crazy. Alright, now I'm going to go into Angel Fire, which is a really light shade. And I'm going to put that right here. I don't know if you're really able to see that. Let's see. Get a different brush. There we go. And I'll use that to highlight the very tip of the arch of the brow. Very, very pretty shade to highlight with. So I'm just going to go back in and blend all of this. And I kind of lost this shade right here, so I'm going to go back into Reputation and bring that back. Alright, so there it is. I don't think it turned out that great, but it's alright. Everything will look great when we get done. So I'm going to see if I can dust off. Yes. Alright, now I'm going to go finish up my other eye and I will be... Alright guys, so I just got done finishing my eyes and I think the look turned out pretty. It was just really a lot of fallout underneath. And I thought I had a sample size of Urban Decay's mascara and I looked everywhere. So I think I gave it away to someone. But I just went in and put mascara on and I used my Milani highly rated mascara. If you have not tried this mascara, I mean, it is the best. It is way better than the Lancome Monosaur Big, and I cannot believe I'm saying that, but it's awesome. So if you are on the hunt for a new affordable mascara, I would definitely check out this one by Milani. So next I'm going to go ahead and powder contour, and I'm going to go back into the Shapeshifter palette, and to contour my nose, I'm going to use the lighter shade right here. And where's my brush? Ooh, it's a little dusty, so be careful. Ooh, that's pretty. That's actually really pigmented, so be careful. Alright, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it alone. If I keep going, it'll look crazy. So, to contour my cheeks, I'm going to go in with the darker contour powder. And I'm going to use my Morphe R10. Ooh, that is pretty. I like this shade a lot better than I did the cream one. The cream one was just, it looked gray or something. I know you're supposed to use like cool tones to contour, but that was just too cool for me. So I'm just going around the perimeters and then on my forehead. Now, to bronze, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in the shade Sun Kissed. So this is what it looks like. It's got a palm tree on it. And then there is the bronzer. So very, very pretty color. I'm going to go in with my XoXo and warm this face up. That's really pretty. It's kind of got like a reddish tint to it, which I like that like sun-kissed look. Hence the name of it, sun-kissed. I think it really, like, when you get like a reddish brown bronzer, I think it really mimics a real suntan and just looks so natural and pretty. So this is a really, really pretty bronzer. So I like this bronzer a lot. And I'll probably, if I get any more tan, then I will probably need to get a darker shade in that. But right now it works just fine. So now I'm going to go back into the Shapeshifter palette, and I'm going to pick up this matte highlight shade, and I'm just going to put this in the center of my face and just kind of highlight a little bit. And if you brought your nose contour down too far, you can go in with a powder like this and kind of clean it up a little bit. So, really, really like that. Alright, so for blush, I'm going into the Naked Urban Decay Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. It looks like this. And you get 2 highlights in a blush. So, very pretty. This highlight over here looks like bright white, so I probably won't use that. And this is a more like champagne-y gold color. So first I'm going to use the blush in the middle, and I'm going to use my Morphe E4, just a blush brush. That's pretty. And get it on my nose and forehead. Just put it all over your face, Megan. I love blush. I really like that a lot. There is a highlighter in this, but I think I may go in with this, and then we may top it with the other. So I'm going to go into my Anastasia A23 dip in and just start highlighting. Ooh, that is really pretty. Ooh. That is a nice highlight. And it's not emphasizing my pores or anything like that, so that's nice. It's real smooth. Now I'm going to get my little Luxie brush, and I'm going to go over the inner corner highlight. Actually, I'm going to dip into the white and see what that looks like. Ooh, that is really bright white. That's pretty though. I like it. And I'll go over that. That's pretty. Okay, now I'm just going to mix the two and go down the bridge of my nose. And the tip of my nose. Alright, so there's that for highlight. I really like that. And as I always do, I'm just going to go over the highlight right here and just kind of diffuse it a little bit so it's not too far down on my cheeks. Alright, and last but not least, we are going to set the face, and this is a staple in my makeup routine. I use it every single day. However, the e.l.f. Mattify and Blot and Matte, what's it called, setting spray, I really like that. It is an awesome option. If this is too much for you, I would definitely pick that one up. They work almost identically. So, but since we're doing an all face of Urban Decay, I'm going to go in with my all-nighter. And I know how this works. I love it. It sets my makeup beautifully, and the longevity is awesome. Alright, so I am going to let this dry, and then I'll come back and I will recap everything. So I'll see y'all here in a second. Alright guys, so I have let the setting spray melt all my makeup into my skin, and I think the look turned out beautifully. I did miss lipstick, so the lipstick I'm going to go into is called Criminal. It's a Vice Comfort Matte lipstick from Urban Decay, and it's just a really pretty pinky color. So, ooh, it's a little more pink than I thought. So pretty though. I do like that, and it is comfortable. It's not like a real drying formula. So, this is the completed look. I think it turned out beautifully. So to recap everything, I really like the foundation. I'll have to keep you posted. I like the primer. I loved this little shapeshifter palette, except the cream contour for the cheeks. I didn't really care for that color, but everything else in it worked beautifully. I liked the brow products. I'll just have to play with it a little more. I liked this to mix in with foundations. I don't like it to set my whole face, but this is a really nice product to have. I really liked the Urban Decay, the Cherry Highlight and Blush palette. The bronzer was very nice, and with the highlight and all of that. So the lipstick, I really like it too. And of course, I love this setting spray. So everything was a win. I will keep you guys updated in the description box, let you know how the foundation, primer, all of that worked together with my oily skin. And so, if you stuck around to the very end, then you know that I'm doing a giveaway in this video. I'm giving away the James Charles palette and a makeup bag from Morphe. It says Blend the Rules. So, all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, leave me one comment down in the description box, it doesn't matter what it is, with your contact information, so if you were to win, then I can contact you. And if you want a bonus entry, you can follow me and my channel on Instagram, and I will leave all of that down in the description box down below. And I will leave this open for 2 weeks this time. Okay, so the giveaway will end on March 29th. So I will contact whoever wins on that day. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and hit that little post notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload. And thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!